has accomplished, because that's not the case. Trish was a trailblazer. She was a pioneer.
After the last airing of WWE SmackDown, an allegation came up that Jade Cargill's close and dear friend, a respected person in the wrestling world, has caused the newly crowned WWE champion some injury. Quite unintentional, though. And indeed, for this matter, fans and wrestlers have been debating about the safety protocols and considering what kind of friendships an individual could have in the tough life of professional wrestling. Injury fallout and allegations inside the ring. Being both a form of athletics and performance art, wrestling has always been a source of injury and scandal. It was in that epoch-making episode of SmackDown, wherein Cargill herself was the star, that rumors started of a brawl between her friend and the WWE champion. It is reported that the champion sustained injury amid all this turmoil due to an unplanned and unscripted interaction. Although details are starting to trickle in, sketches show that while it appears to be more severe than people would hope, it might not be so serious. So far, Jade Cargill hasn't said much about what went down, preferring to keep her focus on her new life's WWE chapter. Already making a name for herself in the industry in a short time, Cargill has not only become a favorite among fans but has also made a mark on the WWE roster. She's kept her reflections about the Raw nominally, but whispers are growing soft hints that she might discuss it more openly with the world as more facts come alive. While the wrestling world pays its undivided attention to the unfolding events, this was an unfortunate event that made known the fact that professional wrestling entails complex relationships and the kind of unpleasant consequences that may surround them. Hope remains with fan-attached audiences waiting for their fast-healing WWE champion and those expecting better news on how the organization and its stars will respond in the wake of this event. With the limelight on Cargill and her close friends, it would be wise for those involved to manage this storm in a breach to keep the folk, as well as wrestlers, protected. The debate sparked by this incident has swelled among wrestling fans and insiders about the disadvantage of having personal relationships in the event-filled world of professional wrestling. Because of the realities in wrestling, where sometimes the actual and the imaginative are blurred, concerns arise among the people about the welfare of its performers. Many voices in this community are calling for a deep inquiry to find out whether there is a continuing risk to the wrestlers involved. Charlotte Flair set for imminent WWE return after intense recovery session. After staying out of action for the entire 2024 from WWE programming, Charlotte Flair is currently set to return, per the latest updates. The multi-time women's champion is supposed to play a major role as WWE's weekly programming is set to go through a major shakeup on Netflix and USA Network in the coming weeks. WWE merchandise. The latest updates from P-Winsider suggest that Charlotte Flair is on the cusp of officially returning to the ring, with WWE on board with creative plans for her reintroduction on the programming. Her recent visit to WWE headquarters for a photo shoot and logistical preparations further fueled the speculations that her comeback is on the horizon. While there's no confirmed update on when Charlotte Flair will resurface on WWE programming, the upcoming Netflix debut of Monday Night Raw on January 6 or the SmackDown 3-hour extension program on January 3 could be a fitting place. One can't rule out the chances of seeing her making a surprise entry at the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match, as well if the plans get on hold for a few weeks. Charlotte Flair's inclusion on WWE programming will certainly stir things up in the women's division. Chances are heavy that she will re-enter the SmackDown women's division and quickly go after the women's championship held by Nia Jax. As such, she is also one of the favorites to win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, which will officially set her up for the women's title match opportunity at WrestleMania 41. Charlotte Flair recently trained with emerging WWE NXT star. During the hiatus that spanned for over a year, Charlotte Flair's determination on the road to recovery has been on full display. She's lately been working alongside the future WWE NXT star Lainey Reed, And she also gave her a recent shout out on social media. Thank you, Lainey Reed, for the last few weeks. The 14-time women's champion wrote in a post on X to keep an eye on this one. Charlotte Flair was last spotted on WWE television